It would piss you
God,
off.
we're old.
There was a report I saw. You guys probably did it at one point, but there was some news report came out a couple weeks ago where they were talking about all the things of class entering high school right now. I guess is the class of 2014.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And so they were saying these are the things that the class of 2014 has no concept of and are not familiar with. Number one, they've never twisted the phone cord while they were on the phone because they've never lived in a world with phone cords. Number two, they have no idea what this means when you tap your wrist because nobody wears watches anymore. Everyone has their clock on the cell phone. It was a list of all these things. I was like, that's fucked up, man. Like shit that...
I want to see this list now. We didn't do this bit.
Yeah, it's common.
Yeah.
It's all the shit that you do and all the shit you
take for
are
granted,
used to
whatever.
take for granted.
Cassettes,
It doesn't
yeah.
exist in their world at all anymore. Like there are
Dubbing.
some people that like one of the things. Yeah, there it is. The Beloit College. Yeah.
Remember dubbing cassettes when you had the dual cassette player?
Yep. Oh,
and you
yeah.
were able to put it in
Fast forward.
and make it,
Twice the speed.
twice the speed.
Skip down
Yeah,
to go to.
that-
I just found a
Shit.
bunch of my old stand-up cassettes, which I used to tape every set, and I want to know how to put them on digital so I can goof
You
on
can't
them.
do it.
Here we go, man. Number 32. Czechoslovakia has never existed for the class of 2014. Number 41. American companies have always done business in Vietnam. If you're graduating in
shit.
2014. Number 58. Beethoven has always been a dog. Isn't that strange?
You know what's funny? Beethoven, always been a dog, is just as important as never having seen Czechoslovakia.
Exactly.
Irrelevant.
It's right there on the same
It's
list.
irrelevant.
This is a weird list, though.
There it is, man. There's a full list right there.
Any other ones worth mentioning?
Few in the class know how to write in cursive. For these students, Benny Hill, Sam Kinison, Sam Walton, Bert Parks, and Tony Perkins have always been dead.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Isn't that
right
weird?
there.
Email is just too slow, and they seldom, if ever, use snail mail. Al Gore has always been animated. I guess since 92. Is that the year they said? If you were, yeah, born in 92.
Born in 92. Yeah, that's fucking.
Caramel Macchiato and Venti Half Calf Latte have always been street corner lingo.
Jesus.
John McEnroe has never played professional tennis. Clint Eastwood is better known as a sensitive director than as Dirty Harry.
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. Kevorkian has never been licensed to practice medicine. This is all shit that's happened since 92, dude.
That's not that
There it
long
is. They
ago.
never twisted the coiled handset wire aimlessly around their wrist while chatting on the phone. Cop Killer by rapper Ice-T has never been available on a recording.
Why? Was that yanked?
They yanked
Oh,
it,
yeah, they
remember?
yanked that
and they
one.
still have never reissued it.
You can still get it somewhere,
man.
right?
Yeah, probably online, I'm sure, but you can't go into a store and buy it, though, unless you're going to like a fucking second-hand
Who's going
news
into
store.
stores and buying anything?
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, that
It's like,
doesn't really
if I like a
exist.
song,
That's the thing you see on the bus, dude,
iTunes.
crossing the country, how many fucking malls are abandoned and empty.
yeah.
Like, just malls are just going under, man. Just kind of like...
Who's going out?
Because everyone's buying their shit.
I like to go to an Aubon Pen with a young lady. Coffee and a croissant, perhaps a good conversation.
I never knew how to
pronounce it.
Aubon Pen is a wonderful place for a young couple in love
Yeah?
to go and getting to know each other a little bit and talk about their fears.
Over a turkey sandwich.
A turkey sandwich served by some Indian lady, and then you're
This is the best of France.
do you notice if movie theaters too are kind of dropping off? I mean, I know
I haven't seen-
movies are still grossing a lot and everything, but of course the price is going up and
I
shit
haven't
like that.
seen too many, but it almost seems like a matter of time, right? Because more
Doesn't
people,
it?
especially with like, have you seen the Netflix streaming technology?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you can literally watch a fucking movie on your phone and
Yeah.
it's streamed in 20 seconds. It's there.
I know, it's right there.
And it's crystal clear. It's like watching a DVD.
And that's right at the beginning of that technology right now.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So if you're doing that, you're going to be able to do it at home way quickly.
And
but there's still always going to be that element of like, let's go out. Just like the theater never
To go
died.
out,
Movies, I don't think will ever die. People
Yeah.
still like going, having that collective experience.
But you can't have the theater in your house.
That's it.
Live. You
Yeah.
can't have a movie. And the better home theaters get, the better surround sound gets. You put a couple of bad incidents, bed bugs. I keep finding bed bugs in movie theaters.
Right.
You know what I like?
Couple of chasing
I like
that.
fucking pause. I like drinking beer if
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and watching a fucking movie. I don't want to be a slave to people that are sitting in front of me. Man.
I think really the movies are fast becoming the domain of the young because you're right. You get to a certain age, you're like, I want to build my perfect movie watching environment. And I can do it in my house for like less than $5,000 or something like that on a low end scale. At that point, you can make the choice to be like, I don't want to deal with that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Teenagers and kids, though, they'll always go to the movies. Kids,
just to get
because
away
parents
from-
just need something to have them do.
Yeah,
Teenagers just get the fuck away and suck cock and make out.
Yeah. I like the
pop.
I remember getting a hand job at the premiere of Friday the 13th.
Would you really? The very first one?
Yeah, the first one. And it actually first came out.
It was actually by
on
the actress who
Friday the
played
13th.
by the actress who played Mrs. Voorhees.
Oh, it was great.
Throttling your dick, calling it Jason.
Her
Save my
sweater
boy,
was
Jason.
itchy.
Come, mommy. Come, mommy.
I thought you were going to say it first came out during the previews because
No, it came out on Friday the 13th.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right.
It's actually the
movie
date,
or your fucking watch?
my watch.
Yes.
The date they put on the bottom of the screen was Friday the 13th of that year. Like it was, and I was like, "Wow, I'm sitting here on this day." You know.
Oh, you're watching the movie and
amazing.
suddenly you're sucked into the reality.
Yeah, it was like, "Wow, that's." The
And then
day
broken
that's-
from the reality because some chick's like,
Yeah, give me
presumably
give
some
me a
chick is
handy
giving you a hand.
in
It's a
the
great
back
story.
row. Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, any hand job story in a movie theater.
Absolutely. Beats I had my ass fingered during Stardust Memories. That's fucking great. Because that was so scary, that movie. Friday the 13th, I knew what happened at the end. My friend Jonathan Blatt told me.
Scumbag, you spoiled it.
Didn't matter. It still scared the fucking balls off me.
But isn't it
Fucking
weird how
Jason
they just
jumps out.
dropped her like a bad habit for the second one on? That was
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
she was the villain of the first
Yeah.
movie. It wasn't Jason
Which
Voorhees,
is that
it was his
great
mom.
trick question that people are asked, who was the killer in Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
And everyone says Jason, and no, it's Jason's
It's
mother.
Jason's mom. Yeah.
Well, maybe they realize a dead guy back to life with a hatchet's a lot more interesting than a woman who probably is a
lady.
lesbian. Yeah. who's overacting. Yes, kill him, mommy.
Great hairdo on her, huh?
Oh yeah, her very outdoorsy shoes, and tough skin pants.
I never thought about it.
Do you realize the great thing is that, like, even though Jason was born and became a monster after he drowned, somebody stuck their dick in Mrs. Voorhees. That was the most horrifying part of that. Dumb Jason couldn't swim. Everybody has to die. Oh, fuck.
Never thought of it that way.
No.
Swimming lessons would have just negated that whole series.
yeah.
If
Movie-
that dude
movie
could
over.
swim, that'd
Yeah.
be it.
Or little swimmies. How could nobody...
For $1.99, there's no
swimming.
Friday the 13th series.
Yeah.
And Jason lived happily ever after.
How is that bitch so strong? That's how you know she was dyking. When she was grabbing heads and sticking knives. There's no way that was
yeah.
a
Killed
regular
Kevin
lady.
Bacon,
Quite
man.
amazing.
He was in that, wasn't
What
he?
are you doing? No, he was
Was he?
on Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, I thought Johnny Depp was Nightmare on
Johnny
Elm
Depp,
Street.
I'm sorry. Who
I
was-
think Kevin Bacon was Friday the 13th.
Oh, what are you doing this?
He gets stabbed through the bed, I believe.
Oh,
if I
wow,
remember correctly.
okay.
Did you just question Kevin Smith on his movie knowledge?
You could. I'm
are
getting
you
old.
insane?
Shit slips, dude. I can't say that I know for sure, but I'm pretty
Danny's
sure.
pretty good with
Kevin
horror shit.
Yeah.
Bacon- Is this the ending?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this was
That's
fucking...
her in the boat,
Can you
right?
turn the volume up? Not that you have to hear much.
Oh, nice.
And you didn't see this coming, too. 'Cause this is how movies ended.
This is a Carrie ending.
Yeah,
'Cause that was like the first one that really just...
Where her hand juts up at it. Well, here you felt safe because you're like cops.
Yeah.
So everything must be
everything's cool.
okay. And the old lady's dead, so what could
Yeah.
possibly happen?
She just is crazy in a boat. The end. Roll the fucking credits. We're
But
done.
the music is more masturbatory than anything else, right?
Yeah.
I feel like she's gonna touch herself.
Yeah.
Oh, she's all happy.
You know, when the chick was making this movie, she's like, I'm gonna be huge.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
That is a fucking horrifying... That still made me go like a little like, eh.
When that happened in the movies, that place just went bullshit.
I don't understand though. What happens in the reality of the movie? And why is he a little boy there and a fucking man in the next movie?
I don't know, because they probably figure a little boy walking around killing everybody would be silly. I think she might have been dreaming that. I don't know.
Was she?
I don't remember.
Does it keep going?
I know in
Does she
Carrie
wake
they-
up or no? That's the
And
was
why
the
a hockey
credits.
mask? Why all of a
question.
sudden a hockey mask and a hatchet?
Well, they didn't do the hockey mask until I think
Third one.
Yeah, the second one he
he
had
had
a
a
potato
sack on
sack.
his head. Yeah.
Oh, did he? They probably called silly. Everyone was challenging him to races at camp.
That was a movie they were working out in front of us. Every movie. Like,
Yeah.
wait a sec, the killer's a woman. No, it's a little boy. No, it's a big man with a bag on his head. No, it's a hockey mask.
They absolutely did. Motherfuckers.
What was the scariest movie for you, Kevin? of all time?
Let me see. I mean, still, I still think those two little girls from The Shining will unnerve me no matter where I am in life. And still haunts me, like, if I turn any corner, there's always a piece of me going, it's going to be two little creepy British chicks.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are they scary? They're not ugly.
Because you weren't
They're
expecting
not, like,
it, and they were so creepy and calm.
And you realize they were dead and they had been slaughtered, but now here they are inviting a boy to play.
I think it's
and they're talking, they're synchronized speaking. That's always scary.
Yeah.
Like, come play with us.
And the music and the fucking Kubrick shot of the, like, yeah, look, just look there.
Oh,
Doesn't
come
that
on.
just fuck you up?
And what's really weird is you remember them as
goosebumps.
twins, but I don't think
They're
they're
not twins,
technically
no.
twins.
And they were not in the book.
Well, they were naughty girls, though, trying to burn
Where
the
do you
place
think
down.
these chicks are now, man?
Yeah, where
That's
are
what
they?
I always think. I would love to know what they're up to.
Come and play with us, Danny.
Oh, God. Yeah,
Like, where do you think we are? We got killed by Delbert Grady.
Delbert Grady, of
Yeah,
course.
but they technically they did steal matches and try to burn them. What was he supposed to do? Live with that?
He had to correct them.
Yeah, boy.
Shining Girls Now, he wrote. That was a good call, man. This is a dude who surfs the internet a lot.
Danny knows.
Danny knows.
Kubrick
man.
got the idea of them from a photo he saw of two girls that looked like that. That's why he put them in. Stephen King hated the movie because he's an idiot. So the movie was scary.
The book, well, that was
both
one of those
great.
rare instances where the book is brilliant and the movie is also brilliant.
Yeah.
But they're two very different things.
That rarely happens, you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, very rarely is it where both kind of stand there as their own
Stand
kind
their
of
own.
unique entity.
Carrie did both. Carrie book was scary and the film was scary, but not as scary as the book, I don't think.
But was it close? I didn't read that.
I don't remember, but I think so. But in the book...
Remember, in the beginning, he was always mad that everyone was screwing up his shit, and then he directed one himself, and it was dog
Oh, and it was
shit.
horrid. Terrible. Like anything he was involved in directly, unless it was just
Maximum
taken from-
Overdrive, which
It was-
we all wanted to see so bad. Like, it had a green goblin head on the front of the
Yeah,
truck, and we're like, this is
great. We're like,
amazing.
oh, this blows.
The,
Dude got killed by a toaster.
Yeah,
Like, it was
come
about electronics turning on people.
Yes.
He did The Shining. He redid The Shining as like a miniseries, and it fucking ate balls.
Oh, with
But it-
fucking the dude from
From
Wings.
Wings.
That's the dude. They're like,
Why?
your agent calls you, and they're like, hey man, there's a lead role up for grabs. You're like, fucking A, man, Steven Weber. Fucking A, I would love to do it. And they're like, you're playing Nicholson's role in The Shining. Wouldn't you just be like, fuck off?
There's a
I'd rather
no-win
work craft
scenario.
service on that movie.
That's the Kobayashi Maru of fucking
It
movies.
is,
you
man.
cannot win.
And Weber didn't figure out a way to fucking
No,
break the machine.
reprogram
well,
the test.
in the book...
Are those the girls?
Yeah. No way.
Yeah, they kind of.
Taken from VH1's Where Are They Now?
They're a
horror
little
stories.
scarier now.
Yeah, they
hot?
They
Where are they?
definitely look
No.
scary still. Ugh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What happened?
They must be around our age, man, because
Yeah,
I
I
remember
guess so.
being around the
Right.
same age as those girls.
I wonder if they still hang out together.
You think they just lurk in hallways?
Yes.
Like, hey, remember us? Come play with us.
And no one knows them.
But they're older
"Hey,
now."
Move! I'm trying to get through here.
Fuck our mouths forever. Did you say dirty stuff? What a great porn team that
The
would
one
be.
on the right looks like the lady that got out of the tub later on in the movie.
What a fucking buzzkill that was.
Yes.
You got ugly fucking Shelley Duvall and bag of bones upstairs. You're gonna fuck this hot chick and it's an old dead lady. Oh, drat.
I love the when I saw The Shining in the movies though. How hot was it when the English chick first gets out of the tub?
Yeah.
She had a big hairy fucking 70s
Massive mat,
bush.
yeah. Which
and
in the
kids
70s we
and-
didn't call 70s bush.
No,
we
it
just
was
called bush.
pussy.
Yeah, we're like, look at her pussy.
Pussy is great.
Meanwhile,
look
if
at
you took
pussy.
somebody from today, back then, they'd be like, what
Horrified.
pussy? Where are they? Where's the
Where is
pussy?
it?
I don't
Where's
see the
Like,
pussy.
it's behind that giant
Call
mat.
it pussy because there's hair on it, dummy. That's why it was called a pussy.
Not anymore.
Yeah, there she is, a fucking English chick.
Where's
And then
she today?
Oh my God,
you don't want to see
She
it.
probably does look like
Now she looks like the older
Yeah.
version, probably.
That was really creepy too.
It was so
Just
fucking
laughing.
scary because the door's open. There's a lady in the tub. It was probably Grady's wife.
Do you think that's who it was meant to be?
Delbert
Maybe
Grady's wife.
No, she's way
You
too
think
hot
Grady
for
was
Delbert
fucking
Grady.
that? Come on.
Maybe a young version. I don't
Rubbing
know.
some avocado on her
I just
pussy and
assumed
licking
she
it off.
was
Well, he was
some
probably-
person that had been killed there.
Oh,
you
maybe
know,
she
earlier or
was.
something, but
Yeah,
I-
that's true.
They never said much about the Grady wife,
All I
except
know-
in the book he talked about her.
I put on a little bunny ears. And I wanted to blow my friend in the. That's my favorite scene.
That is, that's fucking. There's a shout
yeah.
out to that in Red State.
Oh, really?
That
really?
is one of my favorite moments in a movie ever. Is that fucking
The dog
snap
costume?
zoom to the
Yeah,
dude
yeah,
leaning
yeah.
up after blowing the guy.
He's
Oh, that's
ashamed for a
disturbing.
couple of reasons. He has a lousy costume and he's sucking a dick in an abandoned hotel.
I didn't want anyone to see this.
Why don't you leave the door open? Close the door if you're going to
I
suck
know.
dick in a dog costume. It's like my dad always says.
Leah Belden, that's her name.
Who, that lady?
Yeah.
The younger one.
Yeah, Danny's close.
Oh, I bet you her tits
The
are fucking so
younger one.
juicy, though.
When that old bag is laughing, and then they have that shot of her just slowly sitting up in the tub. That is a fucking creepy ass scene.
Yeah, it's a very, very... I think that might be the scariest one. The Exorcist was a horrifying movie, too.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
You know what the scariest part of The Exorcist was to me was when he's having that dream.